There is no magic formula, there is no perfect plan, no business secret, no guaranteed way that will make you successful. You can follow every step, do everything right, and still fail. There are so many people telling you how to live, either your friends or some internet guru. Wake up at 5 am, go to the gym, read more books, quit alcohol, quit porn, stop doom scrolling, meditate, buy a course, follow a system. And to be fair, many of those things are good advice. If you start taking care of your body, you'll probably feel better. If you stop wasting hours on social media, you'll probably become more productive. If you learn new skills, you'll probably become more capable. But that's not the point, because somewhere along the way, people start confusing self-improvement with success. They're not the same thing. Self-improvement can increase your chances. It cannot guarantee the outcome. For the last few years, I've been doing many of those things on my own, and I felt relieved to see successful people to preach those things. I took care of my body, I worked out, I stayed disciplined, I had goals, I had plans, I started my own projects, and despite all of that, I still failed. Not once, but multiple times. Because reality doesn't care how many productivity videos you've watched. Reality doesn't care how motivated you feel. Reality doesn't care how badly you want something. The world only responds to results. I've seen people with terrible habits succeed. I've seen people who ignore every self-improvement rule make money. I've seen people with no routines, no system, and no fancy productivity hacks reach goals that others spend years chasing. That doesn't mean self-improvement is useless. It means success is more complicated than a checklist. People keep thinking that the universe will give them everything only because they got in shape, bought a course and posted a few reels. But timing matters. Sometimes luck matters, and sometimes the only difference is that one person kept going while everyone else quit. The biggest mistake people make is believing that preparation and execution are the same thing. They're not. Reading about business is not building a business. Thinking about your future is not creating your future. Buying another course is not progress. At some point, you have to stop preparing and start doing. You have to put your own work into the real world. You have to risk being ignored, you have to risk failing, and that's where most people get stuck, because failure hurts. It's easier to spend another month planning than spend one day getting rejected. It's easier to optimize your routine than to confront the possibility that your work simply isn't good enough yet. And that's where business becomes the perfect example. People love blaming the algorithm, they blame the market, they blame the economy, they blame luck, they blame everyone except themselves. If you start executing, that's good, but hard work is not enough. If people aren't buying, watching, clicking, sharing, or caring, then the first question shouldn't be, why is the algorithm against me? The first question should be, what am I giving people and why will they want it? Because the market doesn't reward effort, it rewards value. The algorithm doesn't care how many hours you spend creating something. People don't care how passionate you are. They care about whether that your offering solves a problem, entertains them, teaches them something, or gives them a reason to pay attention. And that's the hard truth, because it means you can't hide behind effort, you can't hide behind excuses, you can't hide behind the idea that success is guaranteed if you just work hard enough. Sometimes you're simply not delivering what people want. And if that's the case, the answer isn't to complain, the answer is to improve, to adapt, to learn, to try again, to be better. Think of it like this. If people want to buy apples, why are you selling potatoes? There is only strategy, execution, and improvement, no less. And eventually, if you stay in the game long enough and keep improving what you offer, you'll give yourself the best chance possible. Not a guarantee, just a chance, a real chance. And that's the closest thing to a magic formula that actually exists.